Both of these drivers were pulled over and ordered out of their cars, even though they did nothing wrong. Lisa Guerrero tells you what's going on.
Come on, step back, miss, step back.
Police have her surrounded.
Put your hands behind your back.
And she has no idea why.
I need you to calm down.
Sure.
Okay?
I didn't do anything wrong.
So why is she getting arrested?
The reason you're being detained right now, okay?
Okay.
This car is reported stolen from Hertz Rent-A-Car.
That's right. These Pennsylvania officers tell her she's driving a stolen car from Dollar, which is owned by Hertz.
Did you rent it?
Yes, the car's not stolen.
Saleema Lovelace starts to hyperventilate.
Okay.
Police take her to jail.
I've never, ever been inside of a police vehicle before. I have never, ever been in handcuffs before. I was really, really, really scared.
Why did you think they were doing that?
I had no idea. I didn't know what was going through. At that time, I just lost it. Stolen vehicle? This car is not stolen.
She was telling the truth. The charges were dismissed. Nick Wright says the same thing happened to him during a vacation in Georgia after he and his 14-year-old daughter rented a car from Thrifty, which is also owned by Hertz. This police dash cam shows what happened.
Pulled his gun out and held it at me and said, "You need to put your hands up." And of course, what do I do with this? Because I'm there on vacation.
Yep. He says he'd rented the car less than an hour ago.
This is what happens when the rental company doesn't clear a stolen license plate vehicle from the national database.
After police radioed in for clarification, he was never arrested.
We have a vehicle entered through y'all that is reported as stolen, but it appears that these people just rented it. We're just trying to get clarification on this vehicle.
They're both suing Hertz. Francis Malafie is their lawyer.
How a corporation can be so callous in its customer service approach is hard to imagine.
Hertz CEO Stephen Scher vowed to make things right last April.
Senators are calling for investigations. What are you doing about it?
It's not acceptable to Hertz to have any customer, a single customer, sort of caught up in some of what's happened.
To find out that this happened to us last October and that this has been going on for 4 or 5 years before is atrocious.
Step back, miss, step back.
Hertz wouldn't comment on the specific allegations in our report. They have, however, moved to dismiss Ms. Lovelace's case. They have until January to respond to Mr. Wright's lawsuit. In a statement, Hertz did tell us in part that they rent vehicles to tens of millions of satisfied people every year. They also say they care deeply about their customers and say they work as rapidly as possible to reach resolutions with drivers who've had negative experiences.